All right, guys, here with Tony. Finally got a chance to set up the MSR tent, and we got good weather to talk about it a little bit. So take it away, Tony.
Okay, this is the MSR Hubba, and it's a two-person tent. So far, I've really enjoyed this tent. It stayed dry twice in the rain so far. It packs up very easy. You could set it up within minutes. Very easy to set up. Now, I'll compare it to the Big Agnes Fly Creek Platinum. You know, the Platinum, it's got aluminum poles, and it broke in heavy winds. I would have to say between 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. So I had to put a splice, the splice tube on it. But with the MSR, it has composite material for the poles, and so it's very flexible.
Let's see if we can see it maybe right here. Yeah, you can see one of the poles right there.
And the Platinum is tapered on the floor, so you only have but so much foot room.
Yeah.
And you're a little bit more cramped. I would have to say it's a one-man tent, but
yeah,
they say it's two.
So you're a guy, how tall are you?
6'3".
6'3". So I don't want to make it too hard for you, but do you think you could crawl in there just to show some of the guys out here who are watching this who maybe even needing a tent?
Yeah, and this is not a tapered, so it's square.
Right.
So you got doors on this side and doors on this side. So it's on both sides and vestibule. And plenty of leg room, even for me. I'm 6'3", and I have like maybe 10 inches left.
Yeah.
For your sleeping bag. I think, to me, you could fit two people in here.
So it's a true two-man tent.
Yes. I know you're going to sacrifice a little bit on the weight, but not that much. I don't even feel the extra weight on my bike even. So to me, I think it's a really good tent, and I wish I would have known about the tent before I got the Platinum. But you know, the Platinum is one of the crazy light tents, and they're very light. And I think they just more or less looked in the construction of the weight instead of the integrity of how durable a tent should be. So, you know, you can pick and choose. You know, for biking, I think touring MSR is one of the perfect tents. For me, that is anyway. So I'm really pleased with it.
And then the last thing I wanted to ask is, and you may have said it or a little bit about it already, but how has it been as far as being waterproof?
Oh, it's excellent.
You want to come show the vents on it real quick?
Yeah. So they said it's the extreme shield. I don't know what kind of chemicals they put on it to waterproof it, but you got to make sure that you open these vents so it doesn't condensate at night. It's very important, because my first night I kept them closed and the top condensated a little bit. But as long as you keep the gable ends open, you shouldn't have any problem with the condensation, and it will stay dry.
Cool. So 10 out of 10, what do you rate it out of 10 so far?
Oh my gracious. Well, I would have to say an 8, because the poles, when you package it back up, the poles are a little long. So I really have to pack it in the pannier bags carefully. But I can also put it on my top rack, but I'd like to have everything in my panniers. That's the only downfall that I see about this tent. And also, the stakes are a little slim. So I staked it in one of the towns and in the stony soil, and it bent one of the stakes. So I would recommend getting the stakes that are 3-sided. I think the MSR is, those stakes are called groundhogs, and they're much more durable. But if you were going on a long tour, I would get a 3-sided stake.
Yeah, you're in all different types of soil, pitching this thing in every kind of soil. So
yeah,
it's good for your stakes to be versatile. It just makes your day easier at the end, huh?
Yeah, you know, the Platinum had a door at the end, so you can only get in it from the end part of the tent.
Yeah, I recommend the 2-door too. That's what I have on mine.
And it's so wonderful to have doors on both sides of the tent. You can just open it up during the day.
Well, cool, man. Anything else you want to add about it?
That's about it.
Sweet. Well, guys, this right here is the review by Tony of the MSR Hubba NX 2-person tent.